Okay, so Lucy, we've got your challenge now that people at home can try. Can you explain to us what your challenge is?
Yes. So the challenge I've thought about is it's called Morning Pages, but it's basically free writing every day. Literally just writing stream of consciousness. You might, even if it's, I feel stupid writing this, what am I talking about? Whatever it is, don't edit it, just write it out. 3 A4 pages or 10 minutes worth. And I guess my addition to what is Morning Pages is that you do it after you've been on a walk. So seeing as walking is still something that we can do, even if it's your daily walk for half an hour to the park, see if have a more of a look around, see if there's any characters you might want to imagine a life about, or maybe there's a plaque on the wall that you haven't looked at, or maybe there's a statue you haven't properly worked out what the story is behind that. And so whatever it is, it can be inspired by nature or people or whatever. Come back then and just do 10 minutes of writing, quite no editing. It's not high art.
Writing.
It's not high art. Yeah. And that can be sort of inspired by your walk in whatever way.
Yeah.
So it might be that you've even got, if you are like a budding, writer or an actor or thinking about a character, it might be that you focus it on that. But I think it's a really good way. At the end of the week, you'd probably be better at it than at the start of the week, because it takes a bit of getting used to.
Sometimes you'll find yourself being like, I don't know what to write. This is really weird, but that's fine as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
You just got to keep going.
It's a bit like, it's a bit cringy to start with, because it feels like your diary and you're getting out all this weird stuff. But actually, eventually, it's a really useful thing.
Yeah. Because you'll have seen things on your walk. You might have seen some people. You might have seen some images of things that could inspire your stream of consciousness ramble.
Yeah. It's anything that's, it's looking for that catalyst. It might be a person you've seen sitting by the river, whatever it is, anything that triggers your imagination. It might be a statue or a plaque on the wall, or, buildings that have a story, or it could be something in nature. I think it's just useful, because Morning Pages is useful to just splurge out, vomit, as my friend says.
Word vomit.
But it is useful, I think, to sometimes have a thought about what you might vomit out.
Yeah. And it's something I found, because I do it for sort of just to get me used to writing things down, which I can then maybe pluck things for lyrics from after. And so just it being completely random, sometimes you just get really nice imagery when you've just written like a really weird sort of sequence of words. You're like, ooh, I like that. So it can be useful for so many different things. Yeah,
it can. I think that if you want to turn it into a poem, a song, it can be the basis of any of that stuff.
It's like material, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that you can use then for something else. You would never expect to write out like a fully fledged poem.
No.
But you might look through it after and be like, I like that phrase. Let's make that into a poem.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you very much.
A pleasure. Thank you for asking me.
Lucy Rivers is going to be joining us for a Zoom chat. So if you've tried out the Morning Pages, or if you've got some songs you've worked on, some show ideas, anything that you'd like to ask for her feedback on, make sure you join us in that Zoom session. The details are in the description. Thank you so much for joining me, Lucy. I cannot wait to see your next show. I will be there, front row.
Thank you. Big fan. Thank you.